Hello everybody, welcome back to the Organic Root Challenge, and join us in our large field up near the pig farm, and we're just finishing off getting the sugar beet into this field. I'll obviously need to roll it after this, but yeah, we're doing okay. We've got all our fields now. This is the final one to get done, to get planted, and yeah, we're most of the way through it. I think once this is done, we have got quite a lot to do today. Not selling much today, but what I do need to do is get the class Xerion underway. As you saw from the intro, we've got some fertilisation done, but not loads. So we've got a little bit to do with that, and well, a little bit, I say a little bit, quite a lot of that to do. And yeah, we just basically need to dot around all these fields that we've planted. So in reality we have the rest of 78 to do. We've got the potato field down near the potato packing facility. We have 16, 17 as well. And then that should be us. But the big question is, have I got enough digestate to do the job? If I do, that's another part of the challenge completed. So we'll definitely find out today whether we do have enough. We did do a couple of other things off screen, so I got those contracts done. So the fertilisation contract got done, and then we also got a couple of baling contracts done. So I think on the end of the last episode I had one up by the biogas plant, so got that done, and had a few hay bales left over from that, and then I continued on and I did another 2 baling contracts after that. So one for silage, and we kept the remaining bales of silage, so they're up at the biogas plant. And then I'm just in the process of finishing another baling contract just over the other side of the pig farm here next to our grass field. So I've done all the hay bales that needed to be done for the contract, and we've got a fair few left over, and those hay bales are going to be used either for the production of TMR, or probably what is more likely, it'll go to feeding the sheep. So yeah, we'll get the sheep fed. Because they are increasing in numbers as well, we will need to sell some of those sheep, I think, or definitely move them into different pastures. So our large sheep pasture is almost full, so I need to move the older sheep that are just about to give birth across to the lambing pasture, and then once the lambing pasture is once they've given birth in the lambing pasture, then we will sell those sheep. Now at the moment there's 30 of them there, so we'll sell them for meat, and they can be yeah, we'll take the money from them. You saw from the intro as well, we sold some pigs. So we sold 60 pigs, and that gave us a big chunk of money. So that's another reason why our money has gone up to over $1 million now, 1,026,000 to be exact. Well, not exact, but rounding up. So I think what I'll do is I'll get this finished, and then we'll move across to the pig farm where I can sort out and tidy up the bales from that contract. And then what we'll do, we'll head across to our other fields where the Xerion is, and we'll continue on with a bit of fertilisation, I think. Kind of makes sense. What I will do off screen though is once this is finished being planted, we will get the roller on a worker on this field and just get the worker to do this, and then hopefully by the time I've done the other fields with digestate, this one will be rolled and we can then get digestate on this one as well. So there is a bit of a master plan going on. Right, we're in the contracting tractor for these baling contracts, and I've got all my hay bales on the back here, so we've got 10 hay bales ready to go. So what I did, I don't think I've shown you this yet. Last time you saw around here I had just the bale storage area, but now I've put this in, which is the pail and pallet storage barn, which kind of ties in with the cow barn here, so it's looking fairly neat and tidy. So in here just now we've got all this wool, and yeah, we've got some hay bales as well. So total capacity is 150 for this one. So in it, yeah, we've got what is it? Yeah, 10,000, is it? Oh, I can't even read it. Yeah, just over 16,000 litres of wool in here, so that's doing quite nicely. So I've just basically been adding that in as we've been going along. In fact, if I turn around, our grass is all needing cutting as well. So what I've done is I've left our baler, our new baler that we bought, the Massey Ferguson one, I've left that up at the other farm, up at the pig farm. So I'm going to cut that grass first, and I'll probably make that into silage actually. Yeah, I'm just thinking. So I might not actually need the baler up there. Just leave that there. There we go. So yeah, some more bales in there now, which will keep us going. So what we'll do now, we'll head down to the BGA and go and get that. Go and get the lorry and the trailer full of digestate and get that down to the Xerion. Instead, yeah, the sheep wise, I do need to move them. So in here, it's these ones here. So they're 80% towards reproduction, so they're going to give birth soon. So we need to move them across, and then once they've given birth, we're just going to sell them. So otherwise, we're going to end up overrun, or there's not enough space in that pen anymore, which is not a bad thing, I suppose, because yeah, obviously we're producing plenty of wool, but it'd be good to sort of just sell the older ones and get some younger ones in, and just start the cycle again. Everything's sort of ticking along. Our cereal crop here is doing pretty well on the right here. Quite tempted to buy the next field along, which is a cereal crop as well, and that's going to give us more than enough straw for our cows and everything else. So I'm going to leave this contracting tractor here just now. I may use it later for our fields, but we'll see. BGAs are running still at capacity for silage, and ethane's ticking along again. Over here, this is empty, so yeah, there's nothing in there just now. And over here, this is on pause because yeah, we'd got too much electric charge again, so I'll just leave that. But in here, it's 170,000 litres digestate, and in here 1,954. So I've been taking everything out of here basically. So now we're going to have to move on to the smaller BGA, but I've got 41,420 litres of digestate in here just now, so that should easily cover what's left of this field down here, and yeah, it should hopefully cover the potato field down by the potato packing facility. So let's get ourselves down here. We'll get the Xerion going. And then, yeah, I might set up a bit of a time lapse after that. We'll see. But yeah, the sugarbeet field just needs finishing off here. I'm part way through it, so let's get ourselves in here. Okay. Just unload into this. Oh, engine needs to be on. Sounds kind of sensible, really. That's what would happen in real life. Let's turn that indicator off. So yeah, the saddle track actually, the back to it, so the tanker back here came up in the sails. So I did the same thing as I did with the planter. I swapped it over and went for the cheaper option. The other thing that came up in the sails was a John Deere tractor, a small one. So what I did, if we go into our garage, I bought it. So we bought a 6120M. It's got 17 hours on it, and our Kubota has 24 hours on it. It is 140 horsepower as opposed to 114, and heavier, and also 25 months to 23 months, so it's a similar age as well. So kind of makes sense. So I haven't sold the Kubota yet, but I have got the John Deere there, and I also bought a front loader attachment to it as well. So that's just sitting down at the stores just now. So let's get this on. And we'll get this saddle track in here. Ooh, that's tight. I'm gonna have to do a manoeuvre here. Hopefully there's no traffic coming. And what I want to do is get as much digestate on the fields as possible before it starts, before the growth stage kicks on a stage, because well, I can put narrow tyres on this, but it's kind of not ideal, really, because let's get that open. Yeah, it's not ideal because, yeah, you wouldn't even put digestate or slurry on at this stage. But precision farming is precision farming, and it doesn't really work that well with what I'm trying to do. So what we need is that crop sensor turn on. There we go, and get that into position. Turn that off again, lower it down, and away we go. If we look at the menu there, it's doing its nice colouring in, which is good. So because I pre-treated this field, obviously the digestate's going to go down that little bit slower, which is nice. But yeah, the Xerion, I do like it. It's manoeuvrable, it's quick, and yeah, decent capacity, decent working width. All round, pretty happy with it so far. Be good to put the thing onto some field work as well, actually, at some point. But I think this field will need we'll maybe go over another tank, we'll see. But yeah, that's still at 77%, so I think we might get away. I think it'll be a tank and a half for this field, I think, and then yeah, the potato field's smaller than this, so I think another tank for that, and then yeah, possibly another 2 tanks, maybe 4 tanks for the fields up near the pig farm as well. So we'll see. We should have enough digestate. The only thing is, I don't know whether we'll have enough digestate to do our grass fields. So to be truly self-sufficient, we need to be able to do those grass fields as well. So we shall see. Yeah, that's done. Let's spin around again. There we go. Okay, so I think, yeah, we'll go for a bit of a time lapse, we'll get this done, and yeah, we'll see you at the end, I think. Probably see you up at the pig farm, and yeah, we'll get, see if we can get all these fields done. It is due to rain about 3 o'clock, so I'll maybe flick the time onto times 2 or 3 just now, and then yeah, we'll get as much done as we can before the rain comes in. Okay, got the potato field down by potato vacuum facility done. We've got the field down, obviously the sugar beet field we were just on before the music. Now I'm up at the pig farm and we're going to start on these potato fields. as you can see with this one, the way I've planted it, I've kind of given myself a little bit of a boundary on this one because, well, yeah, it was quite awkward getting in and out before, and I thought, well, that kind of makes sense. So, yeah, we've done that. So, let's get this into the corner here. And, yeah, we'll go for round 2. I guess technically this is round 3, isn't it? Oh dear, I'm making a right mess of that. Okay, let's try that again and get into the actual edge of the field this time. So the rain's due very, very soon. We've got rain in the forecast. Rain's due at 5, so I'm going to have to get a bit of a wriggle on if I want to get all these fields done. But even if I don't, the field I've just planted, the sugar beet field over there, can wait till tomorrow. Give it a miss till tomorrow, and then yeah, we can just catch up on it then. Because yeah, really, it's the only field that we'll need doing apart from the grass. So I filled up this quite a few times, but tanker-wise, the last potato field didn't really take much at all, as I thought it might not do because we had so much missing crop last year. And then what I've done is I've taken the truck and the tanker back up to the BGA and I've refilled it, so there's another 40,000 litres of digestate here. In storage I still have 120,000 litres, and I've reactivated the silage that's in that mini BGA to start producing electric and more digestate again, so it's going to start topping itself up. That in itself I think will be more than sufficient enough to get these fields done, but as I said, I'm a bit dubious whether there's enough for all the grass fields, so watch this space. Probably will be able to find out by next episode, because I'm going to cut the grass just here, and we'll see how much digestate that field takes then, and then yeah, we'll have to cut the grass down by the cows as well, cows and the sheep. But yeah, this is doing alright. We're kind of 58% of a tank still, so we've still got a fair chunk to go here. It's a bit annoying, the field boundaries go past the hedge in this field, which is a bit annoying. So you have to go into the hedge. But it's okay. Alright, I'm just going to go straight down this bit, and then I'll fill in this bit on the side. You can see in the bottom left hand corner it's all going nicely green, which is good for us. Spin back up this way first. So, just to give you an update on my life and the saga of the flooding in our house. Yeah, we're doing okay actually. I'm still waiting for a builder to come round and sort things out, but we've kind of got the damp problem under control now, which is good. What we did, we've invested in a dehumidifier and got a lot of the moisture out of the house. There is still a little bit left, but yeah, it's a lot better than it was. And what we've noticed is we're suddenly all drinking a lot more because the house is a lot drier, which is a bit strange. So just so it shows how damp the house was. I think I've missed a bit up here. Let's quickly just go over this bit again. Yeah, so yeah, good news on that front. Still bad news. If you haven't watched my vintage survival series, I mentioned on the episode last that we've got issues with interactive roleplay, in the sense that I can't get onto the map. Since the update of the map, it seems like my file on here has been corrupted, so it won't load past 85%. And I've tried taking off mods, things like that, but I have a feeling it's the mod map that's causing the issue, which is a bit of a shame. So yeah, I'm in the midst. What I've decided to do, I am going to rebuild my farm that I had, and I'm going to add in a storyline to it. The storyline will be to move maps. As I mentioned in my vintage series on the Valley of the Old Farm, the problem I've got is the amount of hours I've invested into the map already. The alterations I've made is just going to be too much to change. So yeah, we're going to move maps again, but yeah, hopefully it'll work. I've got some cool ideas, and it's still going to be big field based. I'm going to be using big equipment and things like that, so I think it'll be good. Right, that can be left open. What I did was I obviously left a worker doing the rolling on this, so this has all been finished now. It's all rolled, so like I said, we can kind of forget about that if we do run out of digestate or time because of the rain, because that's all good, ready to germinate really. I just realised I've only got 17% in this tank. Should have filled this up. Never mind. So I think what I'll do, I'll finish off this field here. Then what I'll do is I'll pause with the digestate spreading for a little bit. We'll go back. We'll go and grab the John Deere tractor from the stores, and we'll go and sort out the sheep, I think, before midnight, so we don't lose any sheep. Been thinking maybe I could put in another sheep pen. I'm not sure yet. Might be a good idea. We're out. Okay. Let's go and get this filled up again. Yeah, it's just where I put the sheep pen, that's the thing. I'm not quite sure yet. There's plenty of space up at that farm, to be fair. I just will keep eating into my grass field. Not me personally eating the grass, but yeah, you know what I mean. So on that one, we'll see you over at the dealership. Along to the dealership we go then, and yeah, we've got obviously our fantastic little tractor here, our 6120M, and I've got a fork to go with it, the 643R fork, and then on here, yeah, we've obviously got our Kubota M6. We're going to get rid. It's a shame because the Kubota pack, I think, is one of the best packs that we've had on FS22. Actually, it's been a really good addition to the game. I think really good fun. Nice little tractors. So let's repair this and repaint it, and then repair this, repaint it, repair this, and repaint it, and sell that, sell that, sell that. That's, yeah, 73 grand towards the tractor, which actually is pretty good. So I've got a weight already, so we don't need to get another weight. So let's try and get that in there. There we go. I think this is going to do us really, really well. What I'll do is I'll repair this just now, actually. Now, I've got the big John Deere up at the main farm as well, up at the sheep and cow farm, because that needs a repair, as does the I'm not going to repaint that just now. So yeah, I've got that up at the main farm, that needs repairing, as does the horse pronto planter as well. These cars go too fast along this road every time. Let's get some beacons on. But yeah, nice wee tractor. Happy with this. And yeah, we're turning into a John Deere farm at this rate. Well, apart from the class area, of course. It's only because it came on the deals. I haven't gone for any of the crop sensors or anything on this one because it's just going to be a farm yard tractor more than anything, just for doing the animals, etc. But with that extra horsepower, it's going to be good for pulling the mixer wagon. That little bit of extra weight's going to be good for doing the bales, that sort of stuff. So yeah, I think it's a good upgrade. What I'm tempted to do as well is upgrade the horses on the big John Deere at some point as well. It's on quite low. It's on its lowest setting just now, which is about 379 horsepower, I think, or 335 or something. So I could definitely go up with that as well. And yeah, so the fields up at the pig farm, I have got the two potato fields are completely spread now. I don't know what I was doing. So as I was talking on the last segment, I just darted out of that first field for some reason and started doing the other one. So I went back and finished off the field. So they're all completed now. And it's just the large sugar beet field to be finished now, which is fine. So yeah, so that's all up to date, and I think I'll leave the digestate spreading for tomorrow, and we'll finish this episode with a bit of moving the sheep about. So I don't actually need this front loader just now, so I'll leave this over here. There we go. There we go. And before I do that, let's quickly get this this John Deere service. It's going to cost me quite a bit of money to do this, I think, but the 8R does need it, and yeah, so does this seeder, or planter. It's not going to do it in here, is it? Let's see what happens here. There we go. So I need to repair that, £4 grand. May as well repair that, and then that's not so bad. So that's cost a fair chunk to service, but that's fine. That's all clean, done, ready, organised. So we'll use that for cutting the grass, I think. And then let's go around the corner here. Move these sheep. So I think what I will do when I cut the grass up at the pig farm, I'm going to use bale. I'm going to bale that as silage bales, because yeah, now we've got the storage here, I'm not so worried about bale limits as much, and yeah, we can just get that working nice. We've got quite a bit of sunflower seeds there, actually. We'll need to get them into the mill, get them processed into sunflower oil. Right, let's get that on there. So it was these bad boys. There's 30 of them, so I can only move 12 at a time. So move the first 12. So get these in here. This little John Deere is a nice little tractor, actually. Pretty happy with this. Move to husbandry. In theory there should be enough space in here. So, and on cue, here comes the rain. So that was quite good timing not to keep going with that digestate spreading. We'll leave it till the rain stops then, in that case. That's the cows. There's a sheep. 750, move to trailer. There we go. So I'll just juggle the rest of these, and then I think, yeah, what else needs doing? Well, the grass needs cutting, but now it's raining, I can't really do that. What I could do, I suppose, is I could nip up to the pig farm. In fact, I've got milk I could deliver, that's what I could do. I need to deliver the milk. So I'll do that. Do that after this. Milk needs delivering. We need to pick up slurry, and we need to pick up manure. Those both need collecting and putting into the BGAs. And then what else? Yeah. Oh, done it again. Let's go in from a different angle. Hopefully it won't pick up the cow barn this time. There we go. 750. Nice. So, last lot, and then, yeah, like I said, we'll sort out milk. Pretty much full tanker, I think, now, so we may as well take that down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that into the dairy, because that's pretty low on milk now. So move to husbandry. There we go. So when those give birth, that'll be that pen full. And yeah, we can then sell the older ones, which will give us a fair chunk of cash, actually. Yeah, it'll be close to about 25,000 quid for that. And then, yeah, we'll have a bunch new sheep. And yeah, another 30 bit of space for 30 in the pen still, so yeah, just see if this needs any more. There we go. So cows top, and then finally we'll go around the corner here, and then we've got our milk tanker. How much milk have we got in here? So 14,000 litres of slurry, 8,000 litres of milk. Wow, okay. So this is definitely going to be full. Yeah, this cow barn's doing well, actually. So this will be full now. There we go. Shut that up. Whoa, that's heavy. Might need to use the John Deere for this. That's struggling, and that's 140 horsepower. No wonder I couldn't do it with the Kubota. Yeah, it was really struggling. Okay. Right, in that case, what I'll do is I'll use the big John Deere for this. We'll leave this one here just now. There we go. We'll jump in this. Go. Get this attached, and yeah, we'll head down to the dairy. So I think we'll finish the episode there, you know. Fair bit done today. We've got our most of the digestate on all the fields now, so they're all looking pretty good. I'll just let's quickly check the precision farming menu. If it'll show me. Let's have a look. Why is it not showing me? There we go. So what we're looking at, 90% for these fields, 69 for that, but that's a new field. This one's a new field as well, so we won't get anything until done that. That's now 84, which is quite handy. This is the bit I kicked myself on because I didn't get it up to scratch before I put buildings all over it. That's on 91, that's on 91, that's a new field as well, and that's not gone through a full cycle yet either. So yeah, our fields are definitely getting up there, aren't they? We're at 7% increased sale prices, which is pretty good, so 74% overall. So considering we're not using precision farming as it is intended, I'm fairly happy with that. It's not ideal, it's not perfect, but yeah, 74% for a plot that's got buildings all over it, another plot that's got half the buildings all over it, and a system that doesn't really accept slurry or digestate or manure as a full fertilisation state. I think we're doing alright, to be honest. So, like I said, finish the episode there. We'll let the rain stop, we'll get on with the rest of it, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one. If you have enjoyed the episode, don't forget to hit the like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do, and if you want to share a comment, you are more than welcome to. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But from Greenlands and the Organic Root Challenge, we will see you again soon. Take care.